The Skaapsteeker is a beautiful, mildly venomous, back-fanged snake species. Though the venom is potently neurotoxic, the snake produces so little that it has a very mild effect on humans. The name Skaapsteeker is an Afrikaans word meaning SheepStabber. The name Skaapsteeker came from the mistaken belief that these abundant snakes accounted for sheep deaths, when the actual culprit was probably the Cape cobra. This is also one of the few snakes that coil around and protect their eggs, the southern African python being the other. The spotted Skaapsteeker feeds on rodents, lizards, birds, frogs, and other snakes. It will dig into soft sand, scooping bits out by turning the head sideways in search of frogs. It's a fast-moving diurnal snake that inhabits grasslands, fynbos, moist savanna, and semi-desert areas. It is a nervous snake and is quick to escape either into a bush or grass tuft or under a rock. Commonly found basking on footpaths, it will move off fast if disturbed.
Today we're looking for the sheep-stabbing snake, or in Afrikaans the Skaapsteeker, a beautiful grassland snake that lives up here on the mountain plateaus and the grasslands of southern Africa. They are unique for they lie with their eggs under rocks, and the only other snake to do that is the rock python. So today we're going to work our way all along these plateaus on the fynbos, where they love to come out and bask, especially in the early morning because it's getting quite cold as winter is setting on. So let's see if we can track one down today. They love to hunt down anything from small frogs to lizards to rodents to even birds. But today we're going to try and track one down that's maybe basking somewhere on a low-lying shrub or on some rock somewhere, because now that we're going into winter they will stop eating food. So let's see what we can track down. Quite excited to see if we can get quite a big specimen. Look what I found. Rooiwortel, the Bulboloinus family. Now this is an incredible plant, an incredible medicinal plant that's been used for thousands of years by humans. As much as I love animals, I love plants as well. They've been around for much longer. And this plant contains an amazing sap. Look at this. Squeeze it up. Look at that. Oh. Now this stuff has got rejuvenating powers. It can help for cuts, scrapes, burns, anything, you name it. I put a cover on my face every day. When I'm out here, it helps me from dehydrating. Look at just all that sap that's coming out here. Yeah. Look at that. Give myself a nice coat, put some on my cuts. You see it looks all slimy, but in 20 minutes or so it will be completely dried up. Now this old world of Africa contains so many magical medicinal plants. This is one of the most incredible plants I've ever found, and I use it daily for all my little scrapes and scars. And always growing on the side flanks of these beautiful rocks out here in the fynbos biome. Incredible. And I'm ready to go track down that Skaapsteeker. This is a perfect place for a Skaapsteeker. They can come out and bask on the rocks here, and then when it gets cold at night, they can go back in and hide again. I found a skin here earlier, so I'm just going to keep working my way up and see if I can track one down. But this looks like a promising spot. Skaapsteeker. Quickly, it's moving off here on the rocks. It's obviously basking. Got it. Look at this. I don't want it to bite me. This is the famous sheep-stabbing snake. The Skaapsteeker. Look at this beautiful specimen. It is a monster. Wow, look at that. Oh, don't bite me. That is stunning. It's obviously out here basking. It's quite cool. It's still early morning. And he's come out to bask and move on the rocks here. They live under rocks in the cracks here on top of the mountain plateaus. Look at the stunning view. That is an incredible specimen. The Skaapsteeker, or translated, the sheep-stabber. And this is a massive specimen, as big as you will find them. They can get up to like 1.2 meters long. This one looks like about 90 centimeters. And as big, and look at that, he's missing the tip of his tail. Obviously a bird or something took it off when he was younger, and he's recovered well. You can see that's a well-recovered tail. One of the most beautiful snakes. Look at those rhombic marks on it. The rhombic Skaapsteeker. Skaapsteeker just meaning sheep-stabber. And that common name comes from it. The farmers used to believe that these snakes cause the deaths of sheep. Now they love to live in the grasslands and on these mountain plateaus where there's a lot of sheep farms. And these guys will go and hide under dead sheep's bodies in the field. And then the farmers will think they killed the sheep. But meantime, it's actually probably the Cape Cobras. The venom of the snake is neurotoxic, but it produces such a minute amount that it doesn't really have much effect on humans. Only a slight swelling and pain, and some people say headaches and so on. But if you had to milk the snake, that venom is quite potent, incredibly potent neurotoxic venom if you injected a large amount into a human body. But as it is, this guy's venom is designed to hunt down lizards, snakes, frogs, and small mammals. Even small birds have been recorded. Active snake during the day, you can see those beautiful diurnal eyes. This guy hunts his prey down. A stunning animal, an ancient animal living up here. Look at those beautiful marks, almost looks like a leopard. And this is a true grassland and feinbos species snake. Look at that tail, how strong it is. He's still holding on like a prehensile. Look at that. Whoa, sniffing me, look how cute that is. Stunning. Right here on top of the mountain. Loving it on the rock, catching those first early morning rays. A very unique thing about these rhombic egg eaters, Skaapsteekers, is that they will lay with their eggs. So the female will lay up to 20 or 23 eggs, and the female will wrap around it. There's only one other snake in southern Africa that does that, and that's the python. So incredible specimen to find right up here on the mountain. Just look at that. Look at those big eyes. Help it see, so it's got great vision as it tracks down its food. Look at all those beautiful markings, intricate markings. That helps it break into this feinbos. You can see the oranges and the reds here. It's designed to blend in with the lichens on the rocks here. Just incredible how well the snake camouflage. Luckily, I just saw it as it was moving off. It already knew I was coming, and it was just about to dart off when I got it. A fat specimen. You can see this snake's done very well. Quite an old snake. Must be 10 years plus. And they can live in captivity up to 15, even 20 years, these snakes. So long lived. And this is an incredibly well, healthy looking specimen. That is beautiful. I'm so fortunate to have tracked it down. I've actually never found one this big. What a character. And it's just sitting so nicely. Not aggressive at all. Smelling me. But no signs of aggression. Once again, these old snakes that have lived for a long time, they seem to be way more gentle than the smaller ones. When you're small, life is full of risks. But when you're big like this, you survived so many things, you have calmed down a lot. And he's seen that I'm not trying to hurt him, and I'm handling him very gently. I'm not restricting his movement, I'm letting him move where he wants to. Let's see if he wants to check you. Look at how they come and check you out. Look at that, once again. Don't bite me, look at that. Wow. What a stunning snake, that is incredible. What an honor it is to work with a snake like this. Just absolutely beautiful. Gentle like a kitten. Look how sweet this snake is. That is remarkable. Not a sign of aggression. I must say, what a beautifully tempered snake. It is remarkable. He's had a bit of a tough life. The females and males are a similar size. It's quite difficult to tell whether it's a male or female, but definitely one of my childhood favorites, the Skaapsteeker. Such a proudly South African snake, and yet such a gentle animal. Look at that. Now, it does have venom fangs. The fangs are small little fangs in the back, right behind the eye. So it's a back fang venomous snake, very similar to that of a boomslang, but the boomslang has got much larger back fangs and obviously way more toxic and hemotoxic, where this guy produces a neurotoxic venom. It will bite onto its prey and chew in those back fangs and inject the venom. But like you see, no aggression. Knows I'm not prey and not trying to bite me. I'm going to put the snake down and let it enjoy the rest of the morning sun, and thank you for that remarkable experience, you beautiful animal. I'll put you down on the rock and you can move off. Wow, what an experience. Once again, right out here in the wilderness. Nice to see such big specimens.